So this is my first video on Diatom fillers and how I've DIY'd one with the intention of trying to manage our ick issue we're having right now on some of our fish. So a few posts on Reef to Reef of someone who's done this previously, and originally I'd built this so that with the housing that's got a 1 micron 10-inch filter in it, we were pulling the water from into the unit and then back out, so the pump was here rather than here. And the problem that was causing was we were getting a vacuum created, likely caused by the impellers getting cavitation built up on them, just with the way that this is built, causing a whole heap of microbubbles to come in, spill over, and then go into return pumps, up into the tank, and annoying the fish. So to reduce this, decided to put the pump on the opposite side. So now we are sucking in and pushing through. And as you can see, we've got flow in here, but we've got no micro bubbles. What it has caused is a bit of an issue that we seem to be pulling some sort of air in, likely from within the tank, and we do have a relief valve on the top which is pushing out water, so that's good. So obviously it's pushing out something, but it doesn't seem to be clearing it. So that will be the next sort of, how do we address that? But right now it is certainly picking up detritus and relatively easy to put together. We even have a little controller here where we can adjust the amount of water coming into it, so maybe I could try fiddling with that to reduce the bubbles in here. So the outflow from our system comes in through here into our skimmer, and out from our skimmer into here, and out from the bottom. So this is a perfect place to put it. And then we've got our weir where we can then go into our refugium with the outflow. So I'm probably going to extend this out straight here so we can keep this area a bit more self-contained, because right now we've got macroalgae flying everywhere and it's starting to come into the sumps on the other side and into the return pumps, which is a problem. So we're just going to leave this to run for a while, let it polish the water, and yeah. But relatively inexpensive. We went with the PVC-U piping, which is a bit of an annoyance to find, rather than the PVC-U PVC pipe work, which I don't think is meant to be long-term marine grade in the salt water. So just spent the extra money and went for PVC-U. A couple of elbows, some pipe work we got in. Originally this was attached to the end of the pump, but then that's no longer needed, so that's actually not needed. So we've just got some bulkhead, a 90, some pipe, and then the other side again, a bulkhead, a 90, and some pipe with just a connection into this pump. I think that's forgetting the name of the pump right now. We weren't really quite sure what size to go with. We just wanted something that would allow us to either do it dry or wet. So yeah, I think these cost about £8 for the filter, 1 microns. You can adjust it if need be with larger, but I think you're looking at the 1 micron for management of the fish diseases for the size. If you're thinking you're going bigger, you're going to need to look at a different setup. So yeah, relatively inexpensive. We'll see how it does.